I'm not a dinosaur. Let's see if I can do this right or not. Show off my Danganronpa Junko mug, of course, why not? Says that I'm streaming, says that I'm live. Hey! Holy mother, it's been a while. Send now. But you have to know, it's not 100% my fault. A lot of it is because I don't have my laptop prepared. If I had my laptop prepared, I still would have been able to stream. But apparently it's like, I'm just not going to work for you. Hey. Mimi! How you doing, girl? I'm just streaming, chatting, yada yada, bit of this, bit of that. Just saying hi before going to Supernova. It says Saturday stream. Oh, well, apparently I didn't look at it properly. It says... See, I made sure that all the things were right, and yet I did not have a look at... I was just focused on getting everything right. So yeah, I've changed it now. I've changed it. Things are being changed. God, don't you just love when things get in the way? Oi. I don't know what I'm going to work on. I have a lot of things I could work on. Let's see, there's commissions, there's personal stuff. I could even attempt to finish my Halloween drawing, but I doubt I'm going to get that done today. I've still got plenty of time. Plenty of time. I have finally made it back. Hey, Holly. I've not ignored your message on purpose. I've just been busy, and I will reply to it some other time. That makes me sound lazy, but, you know, busy is busy. You're not trying to be rude? I don't really recall you being rude. I'm not too sure what I'm going to work on. I've got a lot of things I could work on. But this is a commission that, it's not overdue or anything, but it would probably be nice if I finished it sooner rather than later, you know? I'm just going to grab my reference up on a separate window because yada yada. It seems to be my thing at the moment, yada yada. It's just nice to, you know, do a thing that I haven't been able to do for a while. Of course, you feel guilty for getting behind on things, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I'm only human. There's only so much I can control and that I can't control, you know? Yeah. So as long as you guys understand that I'm not, you know, being late on purpose, it just kind of happens. Just getting my reference up so I get a better idea for shadows and stuff. I mean, I pretty much know how to do it. I'm just gonna... The funny thing is, I think I actually do have the reference on the document. Let me just see, what's this? That is the reference from the document. Yeah. Heyo to everyone that's coming. I can't speak for Pandora. I presume she's alright. So we've got some eye stuff. I'm gonna do some hair. I basically just got to colour this my own way. Just forgive me if I go to coffee a bit more often than well, not more often, but about the same as what I normally do. But it's nice to be here again. I'm hoping to stream again next week at least twice. See, the thing is, I don't know whether you guys know this or not, but Dolan and I are attending Supernova, both the Adelaide and the Brisbane one, so we're going to be pretty busy over the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to try to find some spare times to stream, and I think I just dropped my pencil. Pen thing, whatever. How is Dolan? He's doing alright. Just being a Dolan. Nothing new. Yeah, autocorrect is stupid, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that I have gotten everything right. I think I just got to go over and make sure that I've actually got most of the bases coloured as well. No, as you can see, there are some bits on the inside that I haven't quite coloured yet, so I got to do that before I do all the, you know, final bits. It's good to see that you're excited for something. I'm excited for Supernova. I've actually got a thing that I'm going to be doing while we play games, because I still intend to play games a little bit later. But I'd like to do at least an hour of art and then move on to games. Still, it's not exactly late, but it's not early either, so... Yeah, but I'll still call it late because it's just what I do. It's actually been a while since I've done art on my computer. I've been, I've been on my computer, but I've been kind of organising myself, like trying to do all these other little things, you know? It's nice to see you guys here. I hope that you've been having a nice, you know, couple of weeks or whatever you've been up to. I've just been busy. It's just like, why you do this to me? I don't know. That's silly. Yeah, something weird going on there. I think it's the line art itself. Amanda Dolan planning on having a family? It's one of those things that we will do eventually, but there's no rush. We kind of want to focus on our individual career things, you know? Try to focus on that instead for the time being. Kids are in our, you know, future though, that would be nice. Hey, Super Ice Flower, welcome. Damn it, wrong layer. Why do I do things in the wrong layer? Because I'm hasty. I think the lines are not the right colour either. I think I need to darken them. Sometimes Illustrator does this weird thing where it uses a slightly lighter colour than black, and I hate it. Gives everyone a ton of hot chocolate. I like chocolate. There, that's more black. Let me just make sure it hasn't overridden anything. Doesn't look like it. Pandora's doppelganger. Funny. How are the people doing? I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm alright. Looking forward to Supernova though. It'll be very interesting to actually, you know, be working at a stall instead of, you know, being one of the guests. Not that I don't like being a guest, it'll just be an interesting experience seeing it from the other side, you know? That's all I mean. I can see a few bits that I've missed. I wouldn't say I've neglected my art, I've just been doing other things. Some sketches I need to do. I've just been trying to organise things, and while I try to organise things, I don't do art. You know, I am aware that it's Halloween for some of you guys, so happy Halloween for you peoples. Whether you celebrate or not doesn't really matter, but for me, happy Halloween. Dolan is a Halloween person, so yeah. I don't have to be this precise, but if I try to colour things later, it might be a problem, so this is the better option for me. As far as I'm aware, it was Hellbent that broke up with Pandora. I don't know the details. They probably want to keep it private as well. I mean, I know it's been a while, but hey, breakups are supposed to be, you know, between two people. Except when I suppose it gets really complicated though when you've known each other for a while and your families have all been introduced, and then it's like, oh well, I'm not seeing them anymore. It's like, oh well, that's a shame. Fowl, welcome. How you doing, buddy? I've just been trying to do these things. I do plan to do a little bit of games later. I'm hoping that next month we'll be able to start do the visual novel again. I haven't stopped it. I just haven't, you know, been able to, haven't really found the time to do it. I would like to play a little bit of Jackbox, not the new one, just the old one that we've been playing. Oh, cool. Halloween pick, huh? Nice. I have a Halloween picture I was working on, but I didn't finish it because timing. Yay. I pretty much have all the art things I need to work on open at the moment. What was my costume? I dressed up as like a gothic vampire sort of thing. Except I didn't have fangs. Who else is waiting for Rick and Morty season 2? Not me personally, because I don't really watch it, but for those of you who do, awesome. That's nice. Yeah, I saw that. I'm glad that you guys won the trophy. I'm sure it was well deserved. Fierce competition though, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. The most I've ever done was I have been in choir before, but I don't think it wasn't a competition though. It was just no. I think one time it was a competition, but the other times it was just no. There's one time we sang better, but they picked a catchier song, so they picked the catchier song, and I was like, oh well, you guys are just mean. I don't know. Other times I've never really sung competitively. It was just performance, really. They work their asses off. I'm sure. Dolan dressed. I don't know how to describe his outfit, but it was not a typical Halloween costume. His costume was. It looked like he was being carried. So he had the head sort of popping out here, and it looked as if, you know, his legs were being draped over. So it looked like two midgets. One of them, obviously, you know, being the zombie. You're able to cosplay as Leon from RE4. That is awesome. I love hearing about cosplays. Cosplays are awesome. Hey, near Wolf Wolf Bit the Wolf. What a name. What a name. A gas mask. That's funny. As long as you're not being vicious with it. What were you for Halloween? I was a sort of gothic vampire-ish woman-ish. Happy Halloween, you peeps. Hey, Tenora. Welcome. How you doing? Hope things are going well. You've been watching Disney classics? Yeah, they're actually quite interesting, aren't they, when you actually watch them again? It's like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have watched this as a child. Like, I watched Pinocchio with Dolan. Can't even remember how long ago it was, but when I was watching it, I was like, I can't believe my mum let me watch this. Thanks, Mitch. Welcome again. Aww. Alright. Okay, for you, Cashews. That's it. I'm slightly getting used to dabbing now. I'm not going to do it for the sake of it. I'm not dabbing for free. I don't even know if I did that right now. Someone's probably screen captured that and they're going to say, hey look, Gooby dabbed. The laugh was weird, I'm sorry. I still have not seen Beauty and the Beast. Okay, are you talking about the animated one or are you talking about the one with Emma Watson? Because if you haven't seen the animated one, you are missing out, dude. That animation is beautiful. But I'm a sucker for Disney animations. Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm sure somewhere else in the world it's been a whole hour. I don't know. I'm the weird one. It's not much, but every penny helps. Thank you, Parker's Playground Entertainment. Much appreciated. Damn, so hard you broke the universe. Oh god, could you imagine? Fair enough. My mother pretty much brought me up on Disney. She just bought me a whole bunch of videos when I was younger. The funny thing was she actually bought 2 copies on the off chance that, and this did happen a few times, you know, I watched a video so much that it ended up, you know, not working anymore. That's alright, Max. To be fair, I haven't actually streamed in a while either. Not because I don't want to, but just because I haven't, you know, just haven't been able to. Like, we had PAX last week, and now we've got Supernova. And during the week, I was kind of waking up at a bit later than I would have liked. Yeah, that sounds nice. That's how I got Dolan to watch a whole lot of them at once. Although, to be fair, he'd actually watched quite a few in his childhood, and he just forgot about them, you know? Newbing with style, welcome. And PAX was good. I got to show off my mean mad skills at pinball, because apparently that's like one of the few things I can play. I'm not an expert by any means, but you know, I can keep the ball up for a while, so it's pretty cool. It's nice when you don't die right away. Or lose right away. Really shouldn't say die, because the ball doesn't die, it just kind of falls down the hole and disappears for eternity. Hey Olivia, welcome. Lady and the Tramp! What is this? What are you watching? Lady and the Tramp? What? Dude, we shouldn't be talking about that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Have you heard of a cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters? Heard, yes, watched, no. Why? Time and all that. No, that's awesome. I had a lot of the DVDs, or, you know, movies. See, I can be fun. So Gooby, I was wondering for no reason if you would be able to guess my first name. Well, if it's a common... What am I drawing? I'm actually working on a commission that I've not neglected, but just haven't really had the time. And the person whose commission it is actually in stream. I don't know whether they recognise it or not. I'm giving this guy the base colours, and then I'm going to shadow. I just want to make sure I have all the line bits coloured as well. Lady and the Tramp is about a tramp and a upper class dog that, you know, it's a somewhat common first name. Okay, so you've got Daniel, James, Tom, Mitchell, Michael. Did I guess? Okay, cool. Gooby, I have a question. Sure, ask away, as long as it's nothing too personal. I really don't mind answering it. Oh, well, that doesn't help if I'm doing behind. Gooby, you're awkward. I heard my name. What'd I miss? Oh, someone was just asking if I could guess their name. What time is it for me? It's 3:20, so don't worry, we will be playing games, but I just want to get this... I just want to get a few bits done first. Like I said, I haven't done any art this week. Like, I've been on my computer, but I've been kind of doing, I don't know, behind the scenes things. Robert, that's another one, Bob. But no, it's nice to see you guys here. I'm glad to have some company while I do art. I mean, you could easily just sit there and do it yourself, but it's nice to have a bit of company. Just chat and lose yourself a little bit. Robert! Hey, you share the same name as a few people, I know. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If there's something on your community who you could communicate with, Spirit Stoppers would. I forget you're in Australia. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming now. I mean, I would have ideally streamed a little bit earlier. I mean, I did write a thing on my Discord saying I was going to stream at about 2, but we didn't get home until about 2:30. And then I did a small thing, and now I'm streaming. I had to make myself a coffee as well because I need a coffee. I still want to do... That means I win Trivia Murder Party, yes. You win that part of Trivia Murder Party, I guess. Sure. No, we had a, you know, mini Halloween thing here, not on Halloween, but just the Friday before. That went pretty well. Dolan was pretty happy. Gives Gooby candy. Hey, look, I'll take candy and coffee. I like both. Fucking I love stars, if you know what that reference is. It's an ad. I don't know if it's played in America as well. Speaking of, have you guys seen the new Halloween movie? Dolan and I saw it, and... Well, I'm not a fan of horror movies. You guys know that. And of course, Halloween is a horror movie. So if you like horrors, you'll love it. But it did have some good story bits, though. I just get freaked easily. You can guess my full name. Is it Thompson Douglas? See, I troll. I'm sorry. What drawing software am I using? I use Photoshop. I'm very comfortable with Photoshop. There are better programs to use though. Like I've heard a lot of people use Clip Studio Paint. I think a lot of Planet Dolan artists actually use Clip Studio Paint. I just know Photoshop a bit. I just know Photoshop, so that's why I use it. I hate horror, same for the GF. Fair enough. It's in terms of story though, it does have a good, well, you know, most movies would have a, you know, need to have a story, but it does have a story, and that is interesting. But the horror kind of took over a little bit for me personally. But you will probably love it, you know. And there was one bit that I watched. I don't want to spoil it, but if you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This really gross bit where a thing happens and then you just kind of turn your eyes for a little bit and you're like, okay, did they really do that? Did they really have to show it in that much detail? If you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, I think. No, fair enough. You don't have to disclose your last name. I'm certainly not going to say my last name. I mean, I've said my first name a couple of times now. My real first name, not the fake one that I was saying, because, I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a pseudonym. I've got nothing against my first name. It's just that the name that I was, you know, using was the name that my mum wanted to call me, but she couldn't because my uncle had that name, so too bad. True story. I like my coffee, don't sue me. Yeah, I've heard that there are some countries though where kids have dressed up in Fortnite skins though, so maybe you just got lucky. Trench11, I haven't seen that. I have my first name as my channel name. Yes, I recognise you also as Sublime. I haven't stopped working on a soon, I've just kind of put her to the side for a little while I work on some other things as well. See, the thing is, you try too much at once and then you just sort of say, okay, I've got to back away from this project for a little bit, you know, look at it again a little bit and, you know, see if I can get back into it. I'm very picky. Gooby, do you have a link to your PayPal where I can donate? I think I do have it on my, let's just have a look at my information. Google Chrome. Show me my Google Chrome. Why are you not loading? Bitch. So I was gotta be careful. Let's see, do I have my PayPal down here on my information? No. Contact me. I've got my email and I've got my Redbubble and Patreon, but my PayPal, I'll just put it here in the description. Well, of course, I need to actually spell it properly. It's complicated because my email is actually based on the two of my favorite characters and my two cats. That's why my email was what it is. I forgot the bit. Yep. Yep. There we go. Puts kitten in chat to free roam. Yeah. Hey Julian. Welcome. Yeah, I put it in Chrome, so hopefully that's saved and it'll show there. It's just the one. I should probably write another thing and go. Just. There we go. That's good. Yeah, so the SC stands for Sly and Carmelita, and Missy Angel was my two cats. What are you doing with life, Gooby? What am I doing? I am still trying to keep ahead of things, trying not to, you know, overcrowd myself too much. Has Jana raised any noteworthy health since last stream? Well, apparently she's been being a little bit more aggressive towards the housemaid a little bit more, which Dolan and I are not a fan of. I've suggested to the housemate, you know, getting some, you know, some socks, like as in Jana-proof socks, some big woolly socks, because that's what I use now. Gooby, you just ignoring my questions? I don't do shout-outs because if I do shout-outs, then everyone's going to want to shout out. Why is my character a mermaid? Because me and Snoopy were just being silly one time and we were just trying to come up with a design for Gooby because Dolan was like, we do not want another anthro and it can't be a human. So I was like, okay, so we got to try to figure out something else that's unique. And I don't know, I just drew this weird thing and it's now Gooby. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I took my cat to the vet on Saturday. She is diabetic. Yeah, the same year that my brother and sister were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, my cat died of diabetes. I don't know if you want to call that irony or... I've always just found that kind of interesting. We just, I thought my parents were joking, but they were like, your cat's been sick, you need to, you know, clean it up or whatever. I was like, I thought they were pulling my leg or something, like they were just trying to get me out of bed. And, you know, she was wonky, she wasn't really walking properly, so they took her to the vet. And my parents, well, my stepdad lied to me, and he said that, you know, oh, I haven't heard anything yet, we're going to get a call at about 4 o'clock or something like that about the cat. And then when I got home from work, you know, mum, brother, sister, they're all crying, being upset, and then dad turns to me and says, yeah, the cat died. I'm like, I'd asked, how was the cat? How is she going? Is she alright? And I know they did it for a reason, but my stepdad purposely said, we haven't heard anything, we don't know. Whereas they'd known since noon or about 1 o'clock that she was no longer with us. And they lied to me. And I don't know, it's a petty thing to be upset about, but it just annoys me that I wasn't told right away. I know they were trying to spare my feelings, but I would have liked to have known right away instead of being like thinking for that little bit of time, oh, you know, she might come out of this okay. Not knowing that she was already dead. I mean, I get they probably just didn't want me to be upset at work, but I could have handled it. I just needed to know, you know? I know they were trying to do the right thing, but it sucked to be the last one to know. I mean, she was my cat. She was technically my cat. And I was the last one to know. It sounds sucky, it sounds pathetic, but I was the last one to know, and that really upset me. And I'm not trying to take away from the fact that your cat has diabetes or anything, I'm just sharing a similar story. So yeah. Nice to see you guys being all friendly, saying hi to each other. It's always good to see. Oh, it's alright. It was a while ago. It was before I met Dolan. Was I still in high school? Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you can scare people and they can't scare you. For the longest time, I used to freak it. I used to, you know, play little, not pranks per se, but, you know, jump out and scare the person. And now Dolan just scares me by... What he does is, I do this thing where I, like, annoy him a little bit. Dom, let's not talk about that. I shouldn't have brought that up publicly. Dolan would prefer if we just, forgot about it, if that makes sense. I think that it's okay if, I don't know, depends on what you're using the characters for, because Dolan does own copyright of the characters, not me. I don't even own the copyright of Gooby anymore, Planet Dolan does. I can sell merch of my character, that's allowed. And I'm allowed to, you know, draw them, obviously. But I don't own the rights to the Gooby character. It was kind of in the contract of, you know, her being in Dolan Cart that they can just do whatever they want with her, which is, you know, they're not going to do anything vicious, I'm sure. Yeah, Mitch, I'll tell him that. We're looking forward to it. We're hoping it's going to be a good time. Can't wait to see Gooby merch. I have some merch on Redbubble. Not a lot, but I do have a little bit. Thanks, Dom. But yeah, it's best that the troll doesn't know that they got through, so we're just going to ignore it. I shouldn't have brought it up publicly. Or even Discord, which is the most public I could bring it without getting into too much trouble. Gooby merch. I have merch. Not a lot, but I do have merch. Yeah, no, trolls are mean. I don't like trolls. I don't know. Just think that they can get away with things. Or that they have a right. I really like to start the base color, you know, doing some detailed color of this soon. Almost. I think I still need to do behind here. Normal behind. I like merch. I like merch. Yeah, now Dolan likes to end things like that. It's basically just saying have a good one, but very, very quickly. Goopy fusion look like? Who knows? Probably just the ears and the hair, then everything else would be the other character, and that's a Gooby fusion. Good enough. I'm hoping to stream at least twice next week. Hopefully, possibly get in a Patreon stream. Goobs, how's your Halloween? We didn't actually do anything on Halloween night, but we did do a Halloween thing on the Friday before. That was fun. We just played a couple of spooky games. We actually played Trivia Murder Party as well because it kind of fits with the whole horror theme. And Dolan also had this thing called Trick or Treat, where you had no, we don't really do Halloween, but Dolan likes Halloween, so I'm gonna be doing Halloween for a while yet. No, Australia doesn't really have Halloween. We're introducing it more though than what we had like when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, my mother she just said, no, we don't celebrate it here, so alright, fair enough. I don't think that should be a problem. As long as you're not trying to, you know, sell to another company or whatever, then I don't think there's anything wrong with what you want to do there. Neo? Woof, dude. I'm so picky. It's both a good and bad thing, I guess. How long have I been doing this? OBS is on. I've only been live for half an hour. It feels like I've been doing it an hour. Not that that's a bad thing. Hey again, Falcon. I need to do a tiny little bit to tidy up over here too. What did you and Dolan dress up as? He kind of dressed up as like a midgety sort of thing. What I mean by that is it looked as if he was being carried by someone. If I can find an example, I'll put it in Discord later. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ice. Family situations suck, don't they? Even if it's not everyone, even if it's no one's particular fault. I don't know, there's only really, with my family at least, only one side of my family that's still getting along pretty well. The other ones are all sort of, you know, bickering amongst each other over money and crap. Do you like cheese? I like a bit of cheese. To be a voice actor, you just need to apply, but I don't think Dolan's looking for anyone at the moment. I assume you know what situation I'm referring to, Groups. I think I might have missed the information, but I really hope that you're, you know, doing your best. Wins the lottery. Oh, if I won the lottery, that would be so awesome. I reckon I would give quite a bit of it to charity, then I would probably give a bit to my family, you know, to help them pay off their debts. And I'd probably buy some, you know, figurines, and then I'd probably just try to Save up, or maybe buy me and Dolan a holiday or something. That'd be cool. Not a crazy holiday, just like a little getaway. Maybe back up to Surfers Paradise, which is in Gold Coast. That was nice. Exactly. What is an Astral favourite food? I'm not too sure. Oh, yes. I think I might have read about that in passing. I'm really sorry to hear that. Nearly flooded around where you work. Oi. Ugh. Oh my god. Will people ever forgive me for that? I mean, Snoopy's forgiven me for it. Why can't you guys forgive me? It was a long time ago. I'm never going to be forgiven. Just getting colours. If I won the lottery, I would donate half to the stream. That is very sweet, but I would be like, no, you don't need to donate that much. You could donate a little bit, but half is like a bit much. Hey, Limbo, haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? I don't know why I'm doing this symbol. The sign or whatever. I don't know. Rock on. I'm awkward, but it's fun. Figure that the shadow will be over here, so this side will be light, so we'll have shadow here. You don't understand the chip joke? Alright. Have to go into traumatic history here. Whew. I was hungry. Okay, I have to start off with I was hungry, alright? And Snoopy and I had both ordered our, well, you know, the whole family, it was a family occasion. We'd all ordered our meals and hers came out first. I did not know that my meal was literally seconds away. I was starving. I took a chip from her plate. I thought she'd be okay with it because we're sisters. But the thing was, I didn't ask, I just assumed it was okay. I picked a chip, her face dropped, and she tried to take it off me, but I was too far gone, I just continued and I put it in my mouth. Didn't even notice that it was the biggest chip on the plate. So yeah, I stole the biggest chip on the plate. And my sister almost disowned me then and there. She was so upset. She's since sort of gotten over it, and she's even said, you know, if you had asked, I would have let you take a chip. And my food did come out like a few seconds after. But I was starving. I'd not eaten since like noon that day, and it was about 7 o'clock at night, so I was hungry. I know it sounds bad, but it's true. The simple thing was I was hungry. I took the chip because I was hungry. I was not trying to take the biggest chip, I was just hungry. Well, the joke is just that I took her chip and people like call me out for it because they're mean. That's what it is. Gooby, I got a question. Cool. Actually, I don't mind this shadow. I think I might pick a different shadow. I'll put that back over. I know what I want to do. I kind of want to do like a greeny blue-ish. Yeah, don't you just love when you have a thing you have to wake up for and then you don't wake up for it and you're like, oh, well, I screwed up. It's funny. People are calling you out over a chip. Yep, I stole my sister's chip. But the reason I'm being called out for it is because it was the biggest chip. Like, it was a huge chip. Like one of the biggest chips that you could get on a plate. I just wanted a chip. I didn't care that it was the biggest. It is weird. It's just, it's a thing. It happened. Can't do much about the past. The fact that I stole the chip or the fact that people are still calling me out over it. Either way. I think we just trolled her out of fun. Yeah, there's a bit of trolling here, but that's okay, you know, it's part of the fun, it's part of the stream, you know. I don't mind. I would rather have people joke around with me than be afraid to say anything to me because I seem like I'm one of those higher up people. I love joking around with you guys. It just makes me feel like I'm part of a crew. You know, part of the people pack. Why no caps? Because it kind of makes it look as if you are calling out for attention. And you don't need to use caps to get my attention, really. That's all. Alright, see you, Ginger Cat. I'll see you some other time, alright? Look after yourself, Kay? I said Kay so much just then. What's up, guys? Hey, Luca Peters Hexaton. It's so nice how you guys can just, you know, be all friendly with each other. I love it. I love the community here. Gooby, do you know how to draw Nana from Elfin Lied? Wouldn't say no. I don't know what the character looks like, but it couldn't be too tricky. The only characters I would semi-struggle with would probably be like mechas. But that's because I haven't really tried mechas before. True story. No, Super Ice Flower, I know what you want to do, but don't do it, please. For the sake of keeping the stream peaceful, please. Let's just be good here. Nice. No, I'm sorry, I just haven't been looking at the chat when you've been talking. I'm sorry, I've just been trying to do bits of this and the other. Darken. Fair enough. Take your word for it, sir. Ma'am. You really shouldn't assume what gender people are anymore. Just say they, them, and you're fine. It's okay, Jamie. Thanks for coming by, though. Much appreciated. To be fair, I didn't No, I did send out a little thing just saying that I'd be streaming later, but I didn't exactly give a, you know, an absolute time. Just, I would like to stream at this time. That would be nice. That'd be great, you know? Okay, so we've got some basic effects in the hair. Reverse Bowsette! Ah, that's funny. Ah, so weird. Just that they did it. That's all. This sounds funny. I have arrived. Hey, Vengeance. Welcome. Good sir. I'm sorry, I talk funny. Yeah, it's possible to misgender people all the time. I kind of want to see a male Bowsette. Yeah, Mitch, you were at PAX. There were a few female Bowsettes, weren't there? I think I saw at least 7, maybe? Darken down to about 10%. Just gotta make sure I got the right thing. Everyone's asking about Halloween. That's cool. Just don't go asking me about Thanksgiving because I can guarantee we're not doing anything with Thanksgiving. Christmas is sort of our Thanksgiving. Like, that's when we have the big, you know, family get-together, presents, gifts, just all around a good time. So we don't really have Thanksgiving here in Australia because we just go big on Christmas. I like the male Bowsette better. Fair enough. Yeah. What you doing for Christmas? As far as I'm aware, we are going to my auntie's for Christmas. Not 100% sure what we're doing with Dolan's side yet. We'll probably visit them for either breakfast or dinner. One or the other. Hey Manny, welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. If not, I hope things improve. I'm not cute, I will murder your family. I've heard Mimi say that so many times. It's not always on stream either, sometimes it's just random. Just using a bit of blue. I think I might go to multiply. I still bullshit with art, to be honest. I just guess. I'm not absolutely 100% sure what I'm doing every time I shadow. It's just, I think this looks right, or I think that could be better, sort of things, you know? Yeah, Limbo, I've been reading about that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Family shit. Sorry, family stuff. Not that I'm against swearing or anything like that, but I don't like swearing. I mean, I did a little bit the other day, but I gotta be good. I'd rather not swear than swear, you know? I've still got coffee. I like coffee. Coffee's nice. You know, we'll play games soonish. I just want to work on this a little bit longer. Really? Let's see. I could say the thing that horrifies people every time I say it, and I was talking about it a little bit in Discord the other day. Should I really bring it up again? It's not really the place to bring it up. I could talk about it though. I don't know. Do you talk about it or do you not talk about it? I don't like coffee, don't say me. That's fine. Alright, see you, Sublime. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Hope you have a nice night. Look after yourself. No, my own father, I know you say past is in the past, but my own father tried to set me up with someone overseas to get a green card. And when I say that, this guy was about the same age as my dad, maybe a little bit younger. So there's that. I think he might have tried to set me up with a few people. But then I met Dolan and he's like, well, can't set her up with anyone anymore, can't marry her off. Yeah, green card. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking. But every time I tell that story, I keep on forgetting how shocking it is. Because people just react, they're like, are you serious? I'm like, no, I'm serious. No, this dude wanted a green card for Australia, so my dad was like, oh, you can marry my daughter. She'll be right. When I first told Dolan, he was in absolute shock. And I'm serious. I am absolutely serious. I wish I was joking, but I'm not joking. And it's kind of one of those, you know, just one of those stories that you have for life. It's like, oh, well, you know, you think your dad's bad? Mine tried to marry me off to a dude overseas who was probably double my age. And no, I'm not joking. No? The funny thing is, when I told my mum, she was like, she was shocked, but at the same time she wasn't shocked. She's like, no, I could actually see him doing that. Isn't it horrible when it doesn't surprise you? It's like, oh, well, you know, I could sort of see him doing that. Hey, Warlord. Just talking about, you know, family stuff, dad stuff. I don't, you guys will probably think I'm crazy, but I don't hate my dad per se. I think his problem was he wasn't meant to have a child. But I really hope he's not watching this. I don't think he was meant to have a child. I think he was supposed to be an uncle, not a father. If that makes sense. So that's kind of how I see it. He just wasn't meant to be a dad. I do not like my dad, lol. Oi. So apparently we will kind of have, you know, father issues. But I'm sure that there are some wonderful fathers out there as well that have, you know, where it's the opposite way, where it's actually the mum that's not the greatest on the planet. Yeah. I don't know, it goes two ways, I guess. I don't know my dad. And then there's the other end of the spectrum, you don't even know who your father is. I don't like spoops. Don't make me get spoops. I like friendly. I can't stand my mother. See? There's someone who doesn't like their mother. Personally, I love my mother. She's gone through a lot in her lifetime. So, yeah. I'm probably making it too dark now, but I will. I'm going to burn this. You know, me and Dolan saw the new Halloween movie. He actually put a tweet out about it earlier. Yeah, no, then you have other family members. As long as you have at least one family member, you know? No. I'm really sorry to hear that, guys. I am. I saw Dolan's tweet, makes me want to see it. Well, go ahead. Silver Claw, that is like one of the most insane things I've read in a long time. You have your best friend, your best friend and your girlfriend end up, you know, getting pregnant together, and then they want you to, you know, help out and marry them as well. That's crazy. Yeah, then there's that side as well. They don't have time for their kids. No worries, Brian. Thank you for coming by. You're welcome. Love seeing you here. It has been a while since I've been able to stream because, you know, things happen. But I'm hoping that I will be getting my computer fixed. I just got to actually call up and say, "Hey, have you still got the parts so that I can get my, you know, computer done?" Get me to laugh. No, I'm really sorry to hear that. That was just, oh, God. That is terrible. I mean, you hear about one effed up story and then you realise, hey, that there are people out there that have stories just as effed up or worse. Really shouldn't use that word. Even though I'm not exactly outright saying it, I'm still indicating it, so ugh. I just want to be good. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to swear. Not because I am like, ooh, you know, I got to be good. It's I don't want to swear. I only swear if I'm like really annoyed or if I've hurt myself. Like, I'll swear at my chronic fatigue. Don't get me wrong, I'll swear at that. Yeah, I think I need a different colour. Going to bed. Good night, Chad and Gooby. Well, good night. I hope you have a nice night. Look after yourself, alright? Your sister's moving back in with you. That's nice. I was about to say the wrong word then. That's nice. I hope that you guys can patch things up after, you know, all that crap that happened. I really do. And I hope that you guys can move on. And hope that it doesn't happen again. To be honest, Ian, this is the first time I've been asked to stream, so I don't mind saying it. We don't know. None of us know what happened. She just stopped replying to Dolan's email. I know it sucks. I know it sounds like it's a bullshit. Sorry. I know it sounds like a lie or like we're trying to cover something up, but the truth is, we just don't know. She just simply stopped replying to Dolan's emails. It sucks. And it sounds like a lie, but it's not. She just stopped responding to Dolan's emails, and so what are you supposed to do about that? And believe me, he tried to email. It's not like he emailed her once and she didn't reply. He tried emailing her like a bunch of times. So, we don't know. Like I said, I know it sounds sus, but it's true. She got locked out of her emails. A lot of that is probably true, but there are other ways that you can get around it. Personally, what I think that she got overwhelmed with all the popularity that she gained and just couldn't handle it and just decided to take a long break. Maybe she's back under a different name. I don't know. Yeah, some people, they just want to get their 15 minutes of or 15 seconds of fame. I don't know why. I mean, you're playing with people's minds. I mean, a lot of people were very attached to her. I've seen it. I look through comments looking for questions for Super Planet Dolan, and at least half of them are, where's Shima? It sucks, but what are you supposed to do? The last video she posted, what, you mean the fake Shima posted or real Shima posted? Because I did see that fake one recently. I'm like, what the heck am I watching? Alright, see you soon, Vengeance. As you can see, we're bringing the character out a little bit more with some shadows and highlights. 15 seconds of fame until we time them out. Didn't we have like one fake Shima come here? But that was it? Yeah, we had a fake Shima and then I called them out by saying what was the last conversation that we had. And then they said, alright, fine. I'm pretty sure we've just had one fake Shima come here. As into these streams. Honestly, we don't know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear when a commission's like, I like what you're doing. It's when you give them the commission and they're like, actually, could you do something a little bit different? That's when it's like, oh, okay, I guess. Would have been nice to know sooner. It's always kind of funny when someone's like, you know, they say they like what you're doing and then when you finish, they're like, oh, actually, could you go back and do this? Yeah. You got promoted. That is awesome. It's like everything's coming up, Brian. I'm not trying to mean that in a sarcastic way. The one with the unscripted thing, or was that a fake Shima? I'm not too sure which one you're talking about. Is something wrong with Jaina? No, nothing's wrong with Jaina. I was just talking about how one of my cats, the cat before Jaina, died of diabetes, and this was funny. Well, not funny, but it's actually the year that I met Dolan. The year that I was at TAFE. And also the same year that my brother and sister were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, so yeah, all that stuff happened at once. But at the same time, I met Dolan, so even though a lot of crap happened that year, it was still one of the best years of my life because, hey, I met Dolan. Ew, stubbed your toe. That sucks. You hate school? I have dreams about school still. I have dreams about it. My dreams used to be that I would be like, I don't know why we have to do this again. We've already graduated. We've already got our certificates. We shouldn't have to do this again. But lately my dream has been I'm back in school, or we have to do this thing for some kind of employee thing. I'm trying my best to, you know, keep up and do everything right. And no matter what I do, I just fail. That's my dream, failing. Going back to school and failing. Ain't that nice? My dream is to live in my own house and my brother doesn't take 2 hours in the shower. Yeah, that is very accurate. Sometimes siblings or family members do take over a little bit. They're like, take all the hot water so you're only left with a tiny amount. I'm more scared of being a failure outside of school. Fair enough. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing okay. I am. And if Dolan was here, he'd say yam. Because apparently I say yam. Just checking the colour difference. Yeah, it's a little bit like that, but it's more so for some reason, even though I've got the certificate, you know, the graduation thing, they're like, okay, so we've got this whole new set of rules, and in able to, you know, be employed now, you need to be up to date with the latest education, otherwise no one's going to, you know, hire you. So we're kind of being forced back into school. And it's everyone in my year level, and they seem perfectly fine with it. It's just me that's like, we shouldn't have to do this. We've already, you know, we've already done what we had to do. We shouldn't have to do this again. It is the weirdest thing. Have I seen the Delta run for Undertale? No, but I'm aware that it's coming back, and a lot of people are excited for it, so that's good. It's always good to see people excited for something. I'm allowed to yawn. I still got a tiny little smidgen of coffee left. Hey Lolumi, welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. Look after yourself if you're not. I am to be continued. Yeah, you like your axolotl, and there's nothing wrong with you know, falling in love with your new pet. It's pink. Hey, why can't you hand... No, it's okay. Hand Dolan a puppy. He's the one that wants a puppy. He wants to get a dog when we no longer have Jaina. Which I suppose because I got the cat, he's allowed to have a dog. Not a, you know, big one, just a small one. Oh, that's sweet. I'm not too sure what Dolan... I think Dolan wants a little Jack Russell. Even though I've had bad experiences with them, Dolan's, you know, had good experiences, so... Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Welcome. I can't really do anything if it's not showing. I think Doopy's just been busy with a whole lot of other stuff. You know, she's trying to do the full-time artist thing as well. I think she's doing a better job than me, personally. So I see her posting is like, I did this commission, I did that commission. Or she's just very quick at doing them and I'm just very behind. Yeah. I totally get that. Corgis just bark and jiggle. What am I reading? That's so cute. Just bark and jiggle. I've heard that. But I think it's like a cross that he wants, like Jack Russell cross something else. Personally, I'd be very happy just to have cats the rest of my life, because I'm a cat person. Oh, okay. Are you tired? No, I'm alright. Just getting used to sleep cycles. Fair enough. I don't animate though, I just draw. There's a difference between animation and just still drawings. I don't want to say still art because that's something else. That's something else instead. I'm called Pikachu. Hello. Get a dog and name a cat or vice versa. I've heard of people doing that. Jet lag. No, Dolan and I are going to be going to Supernova tomorrow, so we're trying to keep ourselves awake. Yeah, I have heard that before as well. Jaina, my cat, she's a pure Burmese as far as I'm aware. How does one art? Passion's a big thing. You know, you have to like what you're doing, otherwise, you know, why are you doing it? Patience. And just having fun. Hey, Carrie. Welcome. It's probably a little bit too dark. I wish y'all will come to the USA. Pay us and we'll come. I'm not meaning that in a, you know, selfish way or anything like that. But, you know, things cost money. Fortnite is the Android of Minecraft. Fair opinion. I think it's just doing this wrong. I think I need to use that. And Xena baby, I think fox. They're cute. Oh my god. I don't know about any of this stuff. The only game I play is Pokemon Go. I'm lame. I'm not very exciting. I knew I'd struggle with this here. No, it's only really just probably that. Just this colour. It is expensive. Unfortunately, things in Australia are expensive. It's funny because when we saw the Penny Arcade Q&A at PAX, someone actually asked them, you know, would you move to Australia? And the guy said that he would, except that his family would have to come with him. And, you know, that things are expensive here. There was no mention of our bad internet, which I found interesting. Ah, thanks. I try to be funny, but I try my best not to look like a tryhard. That's what I was trying to say. Coffee. Gee. No, we'd have to get a breed that's okay with being indoors because we don't have a garden here. Hellbent, it's mostly for the videos, but I think some of his personality does come through in that. He's not a bad guy though, he's actually really nice. I suppose depending if you're friend or foe though. You get Red Dead 2 tomorrow? Cool. Gives Jamie a baby seal. I could have a seal. I like seals. Ah. Ew. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with being honest though. As much as I do want to keep working on this, I do want to have a bit of time to play some games because I haven't streamed in a while. And I'm hoping I can focus more on art later. I still haven't even finished my monthly Patreon picture. I've done the base, but I have not coloured it fully. My plan was to finish it on a Patreon stream, but that didn't happen, did it? It's 4:09 at the moment, so yeah. That's what time it is for us. Well, gave me a seal because I said, oh, what about me? What about me? Can't sing because I'll get into trouble. Gotta be good, gotta stick to what YouTube want, do the right things, you know. I don't know. Do you play League of Legends? I don't really play any games. Dolan kind of plays games. He's been playing World of Warcraft again. Not as often as he used to. He used to play like a lot. I think it's only 6 AM here. Yeah. This was what happens when you talk to people from all over the world. Seal will your head off. I don't want a seal to my head off. What particular games did you ever mind, Gooby? Oh, just Jackbox, just the usual. Trivia Murder Party, maybe. That should be a bit of fun. Gotta darken this eye as well because, well, I gotta move my tolerance up to 25. I don't understand this TikTok thing. Then again, I haven't really watched one of the videos. I just see it pop up every now and then. I'm like, what is this? Can we also play Drawful as well? If it's popular, then sure. I can't wait for the Undertale one. Cool. My dad was calling. I missed some things. Oh, you just missed me colouring and maybe explaining some things. I never actually played the Horror Jackbox. Well, it's never too late to start. Do you accept super chats? Wouldn't say no. But the thing is that what happened last time was AdSense kept my money for 3 months, might have even been 4 months. So a couple of people are a bit cautious about paying through YouTube now. So if you want to just pay it straight to my PayPal, you're welcome to do that. Mimi back yet? Because I still have flowers for her. Rather have at about bees for 5 minutes. Good for you. I'm just going to straighten this out a little bit. The seal, that makes me feel the happiness. Yee. I've still got to do some stuff with the eyebrow. I'm not done yet by any means, but I do want to actually play games for a little bit, seeing as I haven't been able to do that the last couple of times properly. I think Mimi would murder the flowers. Probably deselect. So let's just compare the pair. It's a joke, that's an Australian thing, compare the pair. Maybe it's an international thing, but it's definitely in Australia. Alright, so this is what it was before, and this is after, so as you can see. Of course, you love Super Chat. Thank you, Jelly Crystal, much appreciated. Hopefully YouTube actually gives me my money this time. I'm not going to get the money from this month because I barely made 20 bucks. But just being honest here. That's because I didn't stream that much. But thank you. I appreciate the donation. So this is... That's cool too, Brian. If you want to do that, sure. So, yep. That's what it looks like now. So save, and we will play Jackbox. The shadow really makes a difference on the commission. Well, you pay for something and I want to, you know, give it my best shot, you know. Ah, thanks for the $10, Kyle. Much appreciated. Did you want a drawing with that, or did you just want to donate and that's it? Because $10 does get you a it does get you a bust, like this, if you wanted. It's up to you though. I'm not going to be like, hey, you take drawings, unless you want them. But a bust is like from shoulders up. Milk chocolate is the best. I just wanted to donate. Fair enough. Oh, thanks, Super Ice. Comments like that just make my day. It's very sweet. I hope that this works. The last couple of times I've tried to go on Steam, it's been slow. Or I've had to load it 3 times. Gooby is so golden it blinds my eyes. Oh, you guys are sweeties. Wouldn't say that milk chocolate is actually chocolate per se. Each of their own. Where's my... Well, my phone is actually in my jacket pockets. That's very sweet of you, Kyle. Just, you know, donate as much or as little as you want. Just make sure you have plenty for yourself. What's your favourite song from Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron? I haven't watched that movie in a very long time, so honestly, I don't remember. Have you tried Quiplash? Dude, we played nothing but Quiplash for months, so now I kind of mix it up a little bit, and now I play Trivia Murder Party pretty much every time. Don't worry, it will show up, I just gotta log myself in first. And I'll change that to... and 4-letter code. I don't know how many people we're going to get. If we get people in the audience, that's awesome. I get the feeling this will probably end up being a full room pretty quickly, so if you miss out, bear in mind there will be more games. I don't have any intention to stop anytime soon, so we should be good for at least a couple of hours. Maybe an hour and a half, depending. I mean, my neck could flare up and I'll be like, well, that's me now. Okay, I just got to make it show on the OBS monitor game screen. Sometimes it shows up right away, other times I have to actually click on the thing. It's like, okay, show me Jackbox. Jackbox is down here. There you go. Aww. Fair enough. I like Trivia Murder Party because I love trivia. And yes, it does kind of make you feel stupid sometimes, but it's still fun. So we've still got 4 spots. Fair enough, Brian. There's always another game another time. There's still 4 spots. If you haven't played before, it's really easy to follow along. I have an old school DeviantArt that I used ages ago. I can send you a message in DMs because I'm kind of not posting it publicly. Just because I've said a couple of things about my real life and I don't really want it getting out there. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, angsty teen says things that they shouldn't say. I still post there occasionally, but I have a different Sona. Porchy. Cool. Yep, we got all the peoples. Let's do this. I'm pressing the button. Wouldn't let me press it. Why you do that? Mean. I think my mouse is going to run out soon, so I just need to plug that in. Don't worry, I will skip it. Skip. Ah! Sorry. Oh, that's cute. A6 Station Studios, welcome.
Welcome to trivia. You don't have time for rules. You're in a hurry to die. Let's go.
Sorry, Jamie. Well, Mimi might be back. She might just be lurking, or she's just doing her own little thing.
Filler, I think it's very important to know your creepy nursery rhymes. So, what happened to Solomon Grundy on Thursday?
Alright, fair enough, Kyle. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated.
Use your device to answer the question.
I've never heard this poem before. Is this an American poem? I have no idea. That's alright. Nice to see you here.
And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
Took ill. I'm guessing it's a story relating to life. Maybe.
Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Pick a chalice to drop your
Sure.
poison in.
Aw, thank you.
Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
I think I am going to pick my favorite cup.
Chalices, but each of these tells a unique story, you know?
I have no idea.
The drinks have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Damn it! They knew my weakness.
It'll all
I'm
be over
dead.
soon.
I thought the green cup would be safe, but no.
You're a ghost, but you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Even death doesn't get you at a trivia murder party.
It's true. Death doesn't get you at a trivia murder party.
Here's how everyone's doing so far. Higher scores are better than lower scores, FYI. And how's the audience doing?
No worries, Brian. Hopefully I'll see you at a stream next week or possibly catch you on Discord.
Do better, audience.
Look after yourself, alright? And I'm glad to hear that you've patched things up with your sister.
Let's try this again. Chris Kimball founded which cooking magazine?
I don't know. See, this is the sort of stuff that makes you feel stupid. It's like, I've never heard of any of this. No. Oh, I'm a ghost anyway. Doesn't matter. I forgot I was a ghost. It just depends on how high up I can get when it comes to chasing the winner.
Who said
Meow.
this?
Oh, that was a guess.
The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important.
Yay.
Which activity do you see picking up when you retire? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished.
I know that's not right. It's more like ducky, ducky, ducky. Such your heart beating. You like your answer? As long as you like your answer.
Write something now. Want to know what happens when you don't answer? Your silence speaks volumes.
Oh, you were the Lemonade Man for the Duck song? I know the Duck song. Did you guys know? This is a bit of random trivia, especially for you guys. The Duck song is one of the main things that inspired Dolan to start Super Planet Dolan.
And still be able to throw the shocker jester.
It's true. Dying was mine, yeah. It's accurate, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I just picked that randomly. I have no idea. Yeah, the Duck song. He liked the way that it was catchy and that, you know, it still held up even though it had, you know, been a few years. I don't have to do this. I don't have to look.
And done. From left to right. What was the
No one cares about me. People care about you.
And winning is its own reward, but also, if you get last place, you die. So, good luck!
Now, what I mean by the Super Planet Dolan thing is his original plan was to do the, you know, questions and answers things that he does with the silly answers, and he also wanted to do, like, catchy songs. So that was the inspiration, one of the inspirations for it.
How close did you get?
God, you guys are good at this.
Wow, you all have such good memories. I won't forget this.
At least he didn't try to punish one of you guys for being the slowest. That would be mean.
Is this a weird time to mention I'm allergic to wool? Well, it's true. I just wanted to get that out there. And I feel braver for telling you.
I already want to sing the opera. Nice.
Alright, next
You got the lungs for it, go ahead.
The Indian company Company Limited has what stock symbol on the New York Stock Exchange?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably wrong. It'd be so funny if it was R.I.P.
Who said this?
Okay.
Prepare for your punishment.
I don't know, these questions are difficult. Muzakashi.
Let's get artistic.
See, I know
up
a
in
tiny
here.
little bit of Japanese.
Now, no pressure,
Goshi.
but you will die if you screw this up.
Charming.
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Draw this thing.
I draw a cat with a question mark above its head because of the whole curiosity killed the cat thing. What's your favourite memories? It's gonna sound cheesy, but one of my favourite meme actually. One of my favourite memories was, and I talked about this in Discord, how when Dolan and I first, you know, were getting together, how I was under the impression that he was only interested in me because we had very similar personalities and we just happened when we just meshed together. And I asked him if he thought that I was attractive.
Not pretending you're drawing something good. Just
And he said, "What are you talking about? You're beautiful." And then he kissed me.
Want to know what happens when you don't draw? You know, it really makes me angry when your refusal to participate reveals certain inherent flaws in my basic game design. So, please, yeah, don't do
Memes. Grumpy Cat's pretty good. I found your channel through Planet Dolan. Nice. Well, if you like art stuff, that's going to be my main focus.
Sorry if this one's
Possibly
too
tutorials
easy,
at some
because it's
point and
totally
just, you know,
common knowledge,
doing quick
but
drawings. As well as
nobody
streams.
wants
I'm never
to
going to stop
be
streaming unless I get
remembered as
really
a
sick.
crock pot model
I'm
hole.
sorry to hear that, Silver. You and Dolan are an endearing couple. Thanks. I like to think we're a pretty good match for each other. no idea. I'm just gonna go with that one. It doesn't matter, I'm dead anyway. It doesn't matter if I get it right or wrong. So we've got Vengeance, Satiros, and... No, they're the only ones still alive.
And the correct answer is this one.
These questions are so hard. These questions are tricky today. Maybe in the last round it might be a bit easier. Want to hear something nuts? I'm always up for something nuts. Dolan needs to show his lewd wrist back. No.
Kids love spinning wheels. Spin, my lovely. Spin.
Who knows, it's raining here.
You can't say it wasn't fair.
It's actually really warm today. It's meant to be like 33 at some point. I could go out again today, but I think I should probably just catch up on a whole lot of art stuff.
You know what that means.
If it's maths, I will win. Yeah.
Well, look who's still alive.
Ah, thanks. I appreciate that.
I'm going to give you a category.
You know who Mark Lost Fox is, right?
Chuck Norris.
Yes, I know who he is. He's done quite good work for Planet Dolan. Very good work for Planet Dolan, actually. He's done a few character designs as well. Dolan really values his work. Yeah, I know about him. Ah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Let's see the right answer.
What did I miss? Vengeance got both answers right, so we moved forward. Is that the right way? No, that way.
Oh, did I mention that
from my camera, so yeah.
If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body.
Oh wow.
Then they can escape and
Cool.
win the game. Here's everyone's next
I don't
question.
know.
And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
What's wrong with seals? I like seals. They're cute. Although you should really let them live in the water and, you know, in their own natural habitat. Wow. That's very generous of you. I hope he said thank you.
Wonders of the ancient world.
Actually, I'm not too sure about this.
Anytime today, kiddo.
It says ancient world, so that's different. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. It's fine if I'm wrong. Just the Temple of Artemis, I thought so. Yeah, I like that song. Magic 8-ball messages. Oh, that's very nice. It's good to get gifts for people, isn't it?
Decisions.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The ghosts are getting close now.
Oh no, goodbye.
It's up for you. Sausages.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure risotto is rice. No, that's nice. None of them! Oh, well. Then there's that. Then there's the whole none of them option. And Dice trolls, he likes to troll you a little bit.
Countries containing the Alps.
No, I'm sorry about that.
Decisions.
I wonder why I did that. God, my phone's weird sometimes. Just France. Well, I got that wrong. Of course, Canada is like in a completely different area, so it'd be very interesting if the Alps are in Canada too.
Eternal suffering awaits.
Call of Duty titles. Call of Duty fanatics would know that answer.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Okay, so there's 5 of us left. Okay, I got that one right. Cool.
I hate it when everyone gets it right.
Yeah, everyone gets it right. Get over yourself.
Events in the
I've seen this one before, but I forgot. God, there's so many different events out there.
Decisions.
I don't know if that would be part of it or not. What do I know? Hope everyone had a great Halloween. Cute dress. Hard to believe it's warm over there. We're in San Antonio, went from 80 to 40 overnight. Wow. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated.
A real photo finish.
Woody. They've asked this one before. Hey, and it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday here as well. Dolan and I are going to Adelaide Supernova on the weekend. It should be good. Actually, I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Wow, someone tried to steal your candy? You earned that candy. I'm glad I got that right. Call of Duty, Woody's finest hour. You're funny. Oh crap, now I'm alive. Oh my god. Oh my god. You took away the right answer. If I get that wrong, then I'm terrible. Hey, Misty Hesley. Welcome.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Woody's finest hour. Woody's roundup. Prime there's Jessie the old girl. Bullseye and Woody's horse. Me the old. Oh, I won. Cool. That was close though. There were a few of us in it near the end. Damn. Everybody noticed they were missing. Yeah, I disappear. No one would notice I was missing. Be a bit harder to just. I suppose if I was to disappear, Dolan would probably just put out a thing saying she's fine. She just wants to stay away from the internet for the time being. You know, because I am his wife, it's a lot harder for me to disappear. Sorry. I never hear of The Final Frontier. Well, basically, the other titles were Star Wars films. So, play sequel, play one more, and then... Oh, whoops. Return of the Trivia. No, I didn't mean to do that.
I hope you all got points on the back end. If not, I'll puncture a few new ones for you.
Sorry, I did the wrong one. Oi.
Alright, first question.
I need to go back.
What magical land did Teddy Ruxpin come from?
Quit. I meant to do reboot. Oh, whatever it was, reset, redo. I didn't want to do it with the same players. Not that there's anything wrong with doing it with the same players, but I want to give other people a chance if they want to play, you know? That's just mean otherwise. Sorry about that. The only way I could get out of it was by closing it. Turn it off and on again. We will play something else, but I want to do one more round of Trivia Murder Party, if that's alright. Just one more. Then we might play Draw Full or whatever else people want to do. Totally cool with that. Sorry about that. I clicked reboot instead of new franchise. That was my bad. I'll take the blame for that. See you tomorrow. Look after yourself, alright? Okay, come on. Oh, you're being an ass. I'm definitely not going to be in charge of this one. Not vengeance is in front. Cool. But I'm the purple dude. Whee! Alright. We still got room for 2 more people, and Vengeance, you're the one that's in charge, so you just click on the buttons. And feel free to skip as well if you want. Good job, sir. Good job. Drawful 2, please. We'll play Drawful after this. I think that'll be appropriate. You can skip if you want. Please skip. My drawings in Drawful have been awful lately, though. I guess it's kind of a difference between using a pencil and using your finger and trying to manipulate it.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness. But don't worry. Oh, well, you don't want to hear me explain the game, huh?
No, because we already know.
Whatever.
It takes 100 years or so to draw well. I think a big part of it is actually wanting to draw, like having the passion for it.
I'm in the process of writing a novel. Like most writers, my daily schedule consists of finding.
It's probably going to be the most obscure thing as well. Let's see.
For example, I keep looking at this old picture.
Hey, I wasn't finished staring.
There's a great story behind this one. It would make a great book that I'll never get around to writing.
Damn it.
What is the goat wearing in the picture?
Crap. I was looking at the kid. I'm probably wrong. Well, good luck to you guys. Hope you get the answers right.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
The goat is not wearing a hat. A hat is drawn on.
The rest of you, let's play a game.
I would have said hat, but that's drawn on. That's not wearing.
Welcome to the killing floor.
That's a tricky question.
I've given all the same players a bit of poison to use.
Yes, I saw the hat.
Chalice to drop your poison in.
Ah, crap. There is a very huge chance that one of us is going to die in this one, or both of us. Of course, people could be generous and put all their poison in the one cup, but that's not likely.
Let's get to the poisoning already.
I don't know.
Some of you didn't use your poison pellet, so I'll have to add a few of my own. Okie dokie, it's your turn to play.
It's your turn. You drink the poison, meanie.
These chalices are all pretty sweet. Good to the last drop.
I don't know.
If you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Huh. We're both dead, Plex. I'll see you on the other side, man.
Brace yourself. So, I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now.
Yep.
But keep playing and I promise you can still win.
Well, it depends on if we get the answers right or not. That's the thing. Get the answers right and you're fine.
Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. And how's the audience doing?
Nice to see you again, Gooby. Thanks. Nice to be back.
I've got more questions for you.
Let's just see if these answers are a bit... questions are a bit easy. I don't know.
And the correct answer is this one.
Oh well, I'm already dead, so it's fine.
The rest of you who are still alive,
I don't read.
Prepare for your punishment. Hello, Guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's play the finger cutting game. This one's not for the
I get to keep my fingers. I'm a ghost, but I get to keep my fingers as a ghost.
Could it be any easier?
Down on the inside. Oh, that's... While it can be accurate, that's still sad.
Come on.
I could totally go for another coffee, but I shouldn't. I gotta be good to myself.
Fingers? I guess anyone would say the same thing.
Bing. Do you ever do a thing where you have like a whole bunch of messages you need to answer, and then you decide, I'm just going to answer them all at once? So you just never do it. I'm sorry.
Ah, crap. I forgot which one of these water bottles placed in front of me is laced with cyanide. Ugh, I keep doing this. And of course, I'm really thirsty now. How can I tell which bottle has cyanide in it?
I have no idea. It smells like vanilla, that's mean. It's gonna entice you, isn't it?
Time's running out. Who said this?
Almonds. Alright, I learned something today.
Let's play a game.
Hey, sports car. Welcome.
Let's get artistic up in here. And yes, you should probably feel some pressure right now. The girl with the pearl earring.
That's alright, Mythic
Draw
Knight.
this
We'll see you
thing
some
as
other
best
time,
as you
hopefully.
can and press send.
The girl with the pearl earring. Oh, I know that art. Actually, very nice painting. Pearl earring, you haven't heard of it? Girl with the pearl earring? It's a girl that's slightly turned to the side. She's looking at the viewer and she's got an earring. It's cute. And she's got like a headpiece.
Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Go ahead. Pick your least favorite. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in.
Oh.
The people have spoken. Kind of against their will, but they have spoken.
We've 9 votes. That means there's people in the audience. Cool.
I was going to put all the drawings on my fridge, but after yours, I decided I don't hate my fridge that much.
This guy's a bully.
Nice score, audience.
Where? Oh wow, I haven't scored a single thing. That's alright. It's okay. It's not my game.
How about this? Hey, who wants to relive some childhood literary trauma? What is the final fate of the Velveteen Rabbit?
I don't know.
Time's running out. And the correct answer is this.
He becomes real. Oh, that was a guess. But okay, I'll take it.
You're in for
What is the
treat.
Velveteen Rabbit? It's a book.
It's time for a memory game. Memorize
I don't have to do this. I'm happy I don't have to do this.
And
Or maybe does
done.
is
From
Johnny
left to right,
comes from.
what was the order
That
of
would be the
colors?
shinning.
And for last place, I've got something you won't forget. Death. Which I guess you would forget because you're dead.
Rude.
And voila. Look familiar? How close did you get?
Wow. Oh, so close.
It looks like you forgot what was at stake.
But when you're against people that pretty much know how, that are experts at this by now.
Alright, next question. I'll never forgive it for how it treated Rick Moranis, but what's the name of the man-eating plant in Little Shop of Horrors?
I know this one! Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, little shop. Sorry, it's just nice when they give you a question and you're like, I know this, I got this. No guesses, it's like, I know this.
Who picked this one?
Bird must say ma.
Come with me. You know you love it. It's math. Answer as many math questions as you can before
Good
time runs out.
luck.
Whoever does the worst dies. Time to get your math on.
Mathy, mathy.
You look like you're concentrating too hard.
Damn.
Get a few more questions in you, egghead.
Egghead, it's not nice. This guy's a bully. We don't like bullies here. Oh.
A tie is bad for everyone involved.
That's too bad. Better luck next time.
I guess your number was up. Oh, that's a good one. I'll have to write that one down. Your number was up. Yeah, that's good.
Rude.
The audience isn't doing so great, but there's time to catch up. Next question. You better watch out, Police Academy's Michael Winslow. There's a bird with your talent. What Australian bird can mimic almost any sound it hears?
Positive it's that one. Alright, no worries, Limbo. It's so nice to see you here.
Time's running out. Who said this?
God. So lucky.
Only a ghost.
It was one of those I knew I'd know it. I knew I'd know it when I saw the answer.
All right, next question.
Oh, the ghost got it wrong.
What are the colors on France's flag?
Mama. Don't know what to put that on. Okay.
Who picked this? Everyone again. You all need to be taught a lesson.
Damn.
Let me ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. Who's your best friend? Type an answer in your device and press send.
How are you supposed to pick this one? I mean, someone might be genuinely be like, my best friend is this guy I've known since kindergarten. It's like, cool.
Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies.
I don't want to vote.
Pick the answer that makes you go, no, sir. No. I will have to
Vote. But you guess you have to.
Voting is not just a right, it's a privilege.
They could have just, it's funny, like Steve, like just pick a random name. Yeah. Excuse me.
The votes are in and nobody likes you. Oh look, only one player left. Perfect.
Woo-woo.
Congrats on making it here alive.
Congratulations.
Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Songs on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. 'Cause 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 'c
was just watching some Planet Dolan vids. Cool.
Let's see the right answers.
Fair enough.
You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too?
I usually find that the questions in this part are easier than the other parts.
Here's everyone's next question. Ghosts get a fair choice to help them catch up to you.
I kind of remember this. This was a question on Halloween night. When I say Halloween, I mean it was the the Friday before. Fair enough.
The ghosts are getting close now. Noble guesses.
I don't know. See, I've looked at this many, many times and I'm like, I still haven't figured out what the answers are. It's only 20 degrees out. Yikes. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh. Oh. Wow. That was cruel.
Shadows. Character classes in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. That was just a guess.
That just wasn't challenging enough.
Apparently.
Hurry up. Travel time for 4 points or more.
No worries, Falcon. I'll see you some other time. Look after yourself, alright? What is this game called? Trivia Murder Party.
The Daily Show alumni.
Oh, no. Probably none of them. Hey, Cruiser. We're gonna play one game of Draw for Laughters, then I think I'm gonna call it. I just guessed. I have no idea.
The Darkness of Roaches. Cartoon characters with mustaches.
Aww. That's a dark question. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, that's weird. Oh. Ooh.
You killed your friend. Better get away fast.
Satros. Okay, fair enough, Epic. I've never heard of any of these. Breeze. That's the only one that sounded familiar. Wow, Uwu. Congratulations.
So many kills.
Hey, Talis T. Welcome.
Hercules' labors.
I know this one. I think that might be one of them too. Oh. Actually, I'm not too sure now. I think they've reworded some of these. All of them. There you go. I think Uwu has one. But that was close towards the end. Yeah, you had to clean up the stables, I remember that. Uwu lives. Congratulations! Newspaper industry struggles. Okay, let's play one game of Drawful and we'll see how I feel after that. I am starting to feel a little bit lethargic, but if I can play two, we'll play two. Drawful. Fair enough. Can I be honest and say I don't know who Jason Voorhees is? Is that the guy with the claw hands? Hey! Cozy, that's not very nice. I am friendly enough, aren't I? Don't worry. You guys will see it, I just gotta VP myself. Well, not VP myself, but make sure I actually get in the game. Hey, he's wearing a party hat. Play Drawful. Took away my name! I can't even spell! Come on. What are you doing? Oh, right. Oops. I'm stupid. I'm clicking on a thing and it's like, no. You can't do that. And I'm like, fine. Be that way. There we go. Let's see if I can actually draw better than last time. My last few pictures have been terrible. I'm just kind of going crazy. There we go.
Hello!
It's an eye with hair. Gurgak is making his friends eat his mac and cheese that has been left for 3 hours. Ew! Hey, look at all the pretty pictures. Hey, what I miss? Hey, Dragon Boy. I was working on art. They were playing game. This is our first round of Drawful. Meggy! Cool. We're still waiting for Satros and Warlord and Uwu to draw because I love that. Boy! Yeah, that's art, sure. Waiting for Uwu. Give Uwu the chance, because I remember one of our other people that hasn't played for a while. But I think they haven't played for a while because they're doing school stuff, so that's totally fine. Dee! That's cute. It said, "Are you sure?" I'm like, I'm positive, the room's full.
Hey, welcome to Drawful. 8 players, huh? I wish I was as ambitious with my squad goals. Let's have some fun. Okay.
No worries, Cozy. Thank you so much for popping by. We'll see you at another time.
Hard to draw, like Irish wristwatch or 11 benevolent elephants. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get.
I don't know how to draw this.
Correctly guess your title. So go, do it.
I don't know how to draw this. This is confusing. How am I supposed to draw this? Okay. I think I kind of know how to draw this.
And hey, it's never too late to join the audience. Or actually, sometimes it is too late, but it's not too late yet. Oh!
If you can read my rambling, sure. This is a very tricky one. Like, I don't know how else you're supposed to draw this. I mean, if you had time, you could do something complicated, but gee.
What is it that you're drawing that's so... I got your drawings. Some of them are a total mess. I love it. Let's see the first piece of art.
Rude. Ooh.
Use your devices to type in what you think the real title for this picture could have been.
I'm gonna write something totally random, but that's what it looks like to me.
Oh!
That's the best one. Boy.
And here are your choices. One of them is the real title. Oh!
I have no idea.
Select an answer. Come on. Let's see what people picked.
I did make a choice. It says I didn't make a choice. That's not fair. I clicked on something and it's like, no, you didn't click it. I did click, but it's not. It says I didn't click. Hot Yeet. Nice name. I look like a panda on the face. No points for Gooby though.
And now, this one. Put in your titles now. Oh! Wow! Hey. And here are your choices. Oh! Wow! Come on, pick one. And here are your picks.
At least actually let me choose it this time. Stupid. How long is this stream gonna be? I'll probably finish it after this. No, I will finish it after this. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yay, pizza phone. I forgot that's what I wrote. Good job, sir.
Type in a title now.
No idea.
Here are your choices. Oh.
Why
Pick
does
an
it do
answer.
that? I wish it wouldn't do that. This game is an asshole. It locked me out of the room. Sorry.
Okay, who picked what?
I'm sorry that it's going slow. I think it's the internet. Or maybe Dolan's trying to download something. That could be a thing. Cool. I don't know. Skeleton power. I see. Cool. Cool. Oh.
Enter your titles now.
Don't ask me. Say, beautiful drawing.
Quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
I still have that. Boy!
Just pick one.
Stop being so impatient. Give it a chance. Sorry.
And here are your picks.
Apparently not, okay. I just thought because of the horn. Blackmailing a dog. I see.
And now, this drawing. Hey, I'm serious. Time is up.
She's mean.
Okay, here are your choices. Pick something.
I have no idea.
And here are your picks.
I didn't even spell it right. Thanks for the pity birds. Cute. Badoo. I didn't even spell it right. I don't care. Crap.
Type in a convincing title now.
See, I think this thing is you won't know what it is until you actually see the answer, and then you'll be like, oh, that's what it is. I had no idea how to draw this. This is like... Jesus. Crazy. And I can't even spell. But I can still do this for at least another 3 days, and I'll have to.
Come on, typing time is almost up. Oh.
Please see the answer and know what it is. That makes sense. Oh my god.
Pick anything. And here are your picks.
Oh, okay. Hey! Not nice. Okay, so apparently people didn't know what it was, so they didn't say anything. See? There's a finish line, you've got death behind him, and then this dude's saying, I cheated! How would you have drawn that?
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
it's not gonna work if I don't spell right. Well, apparently I didn't spell right anyway. Hey, Renzo Kyle. Welcome.
And here are your choices. Just tap any button. Okay, who picked what?
Hey, Pringle number 1. Welcome. Cool. No, I wrote in a thing and it says I didn't write a thing. It lies. Why is it lying? Oh,
Okay, the next drawing.
that's mean. I did write it. That's so weird. How's it been with Dolan, dude? Yeah, no complaints. Things are still going very well. Of course. He's a sweetie.
And here are your
Hey,
choices.
Grandma. Baby Bob Ross. Oh. Stinky. No, thanks, Quincy. I appreciate that.
Choose something.
You.
Let's see what people
Cute
pick.
cat wig. Charming. Happy baby. What wasn't that? Baby Bob Ross, what's that? Oh. Dolan is working in his study. I think he's doing some voiceover work. That's disgusting. Why would you do that to yourself? Fair enough.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
She's mean. Congratulations, Uwu. Great job. Damn! The guy with the ass. Yeah. I'm exhausted. I think I should finish it here. I don't know what my plans are for the rest of the night. I should really work on art, but I'd love a nap. But I shouldn't. I've got to stay awake until about 10 so that we're okay for flights and all that. Yeah. I've had enough. I'm sleepy. But this was fun. If I tried playing one more, I think I'd probably fall asleep. Yeah, I'm sorry. But we've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes now. And that was fun. But I'm hoping to stream at least a couple of times next week. depending on sleep schedules, of course. I'm just glad I was able to stream today. I had an opportunity and I took it. No, there's no one here from Planet Dolan apart from Dolan, plus his sister and his brother. They're here as well, but not in this house. They live elsewhere. Yep. Oh man, I'm going now. What a flattering way to end the stream. I'll see you guys next week, alright? I'm hoping to get a bit of art done, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, thank you. Bye.